The Ghost of Mae Nak, a terrifying true story from Thailand. In the 19th century, nestled in the quiet village of Phra Khanong, Thailand, lived a beautiful young woman named Nak and her beloved husband Mak. They were deeply in love and looked forward to a bright future together. However, fate had other plans. When Mak was conscripted into the military, he had to leave his pregnant wife behind, promising to return soon. While Mak was away, Nak went into labor. Tragically, both she and her child died during childbirth. Heartbroken and alone, Nak's spirit refused to leave this world. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Eerie Stories. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell icon to stay updated on my next video. Fueled by her love for Mak and the pain of their separation, she became a vengeful ghost, determined to wait for her husband's return. Unaware of the tragedy that had befallen his family, Mak eventually came back to Phra Khanong. To his shock and joy, he found Neke and their baby seemingly alive and well. They resumed their life together, with Mak blissfully ignorant of the supernatural horror that had taken root in his home. The villagers, however, knew the truth. They had witnessed Nak's funeral and were terrified of the malevolent spirit inhabiting their village. They tried to warn Mak, but every attempt ended in mysterious and gruesome deaths. The villagers began to live in fear, whispering among themselves about the ghost that had returned from the dead. One evening, as Mak was relaxing in their humble home, he noticed something peculiar. Nak was cooking dinner when a lime fell from the counter and rolled towards the door. To his horror, Nak's arm stretched unnaturally long to retrieve the lime from outside. The sight sent chills down Mak's spine, and he realized with a sinking heart that his beloved wife was no longer human. Desperate and terrified, Mak fled to the Wat Mahabat temple, a holy sanctuary where spirits could not enter. Naki, furious and heartbroken, revealed her ghostly form and unleashed her wrath on the village, seeking vengeance on those who had tried to separate her from Mak. Her wails echoed through the night, and villagers reported seeing her spectral figure gliding through the streets, her face twisted in sorrow and rage. The desperate villagers sought the help of a powerful exorcist to put an end to Nak's haunting. The exorcist performed a complex ritual, managing to capture Nak's spirit and bind it within a clay pot. The pot was then buried deep in the Klong Phra Khanong Canal, and peace was finally restored to the village, or so they thought. Decades later, during a routine dredging operation, the pot containing Nak's spirit was accidentally unearthed. Her vengeful spirit was released once more, and eerie occurrences began to plague the village. Unexplainable noises echoed through the night, cold spots appeared without warning, and villagers reported sightings of a woman in white, weeping for her lost love. One night, a local fisherman named Somchai was out on the canal. He had heard the stories of Mae Nak but dismissed them as mere folklore. As he cast his net into the water, he felt a sudden chill. The air around him grew cold, and a dense fog began to rise from the water's surface. Out of the mist, he saw a figure pale and ethereal, with long black hair and a face contorted in sorrow. It was Naki. Her hollow eyes met Somchai's, and he felt an overwhelming sense of despair wash over him. Nak's ghostly form hovered above the water, her fingers outstretched as if beckoning him closer. Somchai, paralyzed with fear, could not move. He watched in horror as Nak began to wail, a bone-chilling sound that pierced the night air and echoed through the village. The next morning, Somchai's boat was found drifting aimlessly on the canal, empty. The villagers, now convinced of Nak's return, turned to the Wat Mahabat temple once more, praying for protection. Offerings were made, and rituals were performed to appease Nak's restless spirit. Despite these efforts, the hauntings continued. Villagers reported hearing whispers in the dead of night, seeing shadowy figures in their homes, and feeling an inexplicable sense of dread. Children would wake up screaming, claiming to have seen a ghostly woman standing at the foot of their beds. The legend of Mae Nak became ingrained in the village's history, a tale of love and loss that transcended death. To this day, the Wat Mahabat temple remains a place of pilgrimage for those seeking protection from her spirit. Locals still whisper of the nights when the cries of a mourning ghost can be heard echoing through the air, a chilling reminder of the tragic love story that refuses to fade away. Thanks for joining us on this eerie adventure. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest spine-tingling tales. Also, remember to like and share this video. If you have your own eerie experiences, share them in the comments below. And if there's a particular story you'd like us to explore, let us know in the comments too. Until next time, remember, the darkness holds secrets. Are you brave enough to uncover them?